aliens exist.
They do.
They fucking exist.
I think it'd be ignorant to say that in this vast universe, we're the only ones,
Well, the government admitted to it, but I guess everyone brushed it off. But I'm like,
you know why? Yeah, that was big news. I was like, is no one else reading this?
I was fucking scared.
Legitimately a UFO. They said, yeah, this is a UFO. We don't know what it is. Here it is. We don't know. But yeah, it's weird how the world's like, oh, aliens exist, cool.
Because of that, I saw Interstellar.
Interstellar is a good take on how dark matter works. Yeah. And I think I've told you this before. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast where maybe that's how all the paranormal activity we experience now is.
That's why, or like maybe that's where...
maybe that's sort of far-fetched, but...
aliens
are doing that, huh?
Yeah.
For their entertainment, probably. Did you ever see that South Park episode where humanity was a TV show?
No.
For aliens?
For real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just called Earth, I think, or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
And yeah, it's a great concept because I'm like, that would make sense, actually. Yeah. Because humans are crazy. In space and in Earth, which the movies we're going to talk about take place all in space. So what are you looking for, Dilly? You're scaring me.
My phone.
Oh, your phone?
I guess I never brought it. That's fine.
Do you need it? We can stop it. We can put like a black screen saying, oh, Dilly went to go get her phone.
Well, Juice, can you get my phone?
GDWH. GDWH.
Huh?
It means no worries.
For the rest of your days. It's a problem-free
philosophy.
Hakuna Matata.
National fucking metal.
She gets it.
What?
This girl gets a new tattoo every month. Amber?
Amber? Yeah. Oh, that's right. She's getting tatted up. Well, we probably shouldn't say names, but yeah. Anyway, okay, let's start here. All right. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about one of the most fucked up corporations in movie history, Weyland-Yutani, because maybe if you work for them, it's a pretty comfortable living, but if you encounter an alien organism that fucking wipes out your entire crew, that's kind of shitty. That's what we're going to talk about, Alien. Ridley Scott's Alien came out in 1979.
Great movie.
Damn good year, still holds up. Like, it holds up so well. It's done well. And it was, the alien concept, the design was by a dude called H.R. Geiger. Have you ever heard of him?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he was very close with Tom G. Warrior, actually, from Celtic Frost. And he designed...
shit, really?
Yeah, his painting is the album artwork for their first album. So, yeah, so him and Tom G. Warrior have a connection. And he's the one who designed the alien.
Oh my god, that's
by him.
sick.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's sick.
H.R. Geiger did a lot of crazy good paintings, and it's all in that style.
Holy shit.
He pretty much designed all the other stuff, too, like the alien that they encounter when they first go into the spaceship. Well, spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen these movies, but they're like almost 40 years old, man. Yeah, but... Yeah.
Keep up with the program, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, well, let's first talk about how it starts. I love how it starts with not the title sequence. It goes line by line. A, then it goes to the N, and then it just sets the mood. It's vast space, and there's loneliness. There's nothing around. I like how it's sort of silent.
You feel it.
You feel the isolation.
Yeah.
Right away. And there's no dialogue for like 5 minutes because it's setting the mood, it's setting the scene. There's just sound, and the sound is a little unsettling when the alarms go off, something starts blaring.
But that's how it'd probably be like if you were in space.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. It's setting the tone for like, ooh, what's happening? And what happens is these guys are on a space mission, and it takes a few months to go here and there, and they bring back minerals that Earth needs. It's like 20 million tons of mineral ore or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It says something like that in the beginning, but that's basically what's happening.
Yeah.
And when they wake up, they think they're getting woken up to arrive home, or at least get home in a few days, and turns out that that's not the case. They need to check out a beacon of some sort in a different planet, a strange planet, and check it out. So that's
they didn't have to.
They did have to.
Well, they did, but they didn't have to get off the ship, did they?
Yeah, well, they had to go investigate what the beacon was, just in case it was a help beacon. But as they're going, remember when Ridley's like, it's not a help beacon, it's a warning beacon. And Ash is like, oh no, they don't need to know that. Probably when you reach them, they'll be on their way back. But she said it's not a help beacon. That's why they went, because they thought someone needed help.
Oh shit.
But it was mandatory that they did check it out, and that's where the beacon was coming from.
Fuck that! I would have been like,
Well, probably, yeah. But see, that's the thing about this crew. They were very willing to do everything.
They're very courageous.
Very courageous crew. Yeah, like all of them have balls.
But what about that part where... Oh, we'll get there, right?
Well, no, let's talk about it.
Like
it's
the
all
part
in
where...
one, so.
What's his name? 1984 dude. V for
Oh,
Vendetta
Kane?
dude. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
How they were bringing him back. Would you have let
Oh,
him into
yeah.
the
So
ship?
there's a scene where, okay, so they go inside the ship on planet LV-426, and it's a ship that you see on Prometheus, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and you're just like, when you see Prometheus, you're like, oh my
like,
God, it
your
makes
mind's
sense.
blown. Yeah, because
It
the
makes
connection's
sense
there.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and what I love about it is how they approach it. Like how it looks all found footage kind of film. Like it looks like a found footage, like recording. Like it looks like they're actually seeing. I don't know if you remember that scene where they're walking towards it and he's like, you got this, Ash? Are you seeing this, Ash? And it's like the ship, but it looks so realistic.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
It looks crazy. Like it looks intimidating. Like you get like it gives you a foreboding feeling because it looks gigantic.
And it looks like
And that's what I love about this movie, how it was so well made. It was carefully made. Mm-hmm. And that's when movies were movies, as Joey Diaz says, in the 70s. And it's true, this movie is gigantic. You feel the massive, like, space. Like, it's
and it
big.
felt realistic.
Yeah.
For sure, it felt realistic. Especially, like, how the ship looks and how they're there working and...
Yeah, like, the humanity of the crew,
yeah.
they're just working. They're not... We were talking about how it's not like a Star Trek kind of crew. Like, it's way in the future. It's 2122 at this point. 2122, so way in the future. And they're just people working, but they're working in space. It's pretty fancy, but to them, it's probably the norm.
Yeah.
But that's what I like about it, how it's just a crew of people.
Yeah, and they look like normal people.
And they're just like blue-collar workers just working in space.
Exactly.
And that's a unique take on the sci-fi thing.
Would you ever work in space?
Maybe something like that, probably, because you don't even feel that you're gone for a long time because they sleep the whole way through. They sleep all the way there and then all the way back, so.
But you lose
time
those years.
Yeah, but it's not long because they were supposedly, I think, only supposed to be gone for like, what, a few years or maybe like months, I think? I don't remember how long, but it's not that long. But say you get screwed over like they did here. The original plan was go check out the planet. It's only a 10-month detour. That's 10 months more of your life. So that's when it would be shitty.
That sucks.
But if the money was good, probably. I mean, why not? It's an experience.
But then we wouldn't see you for years.
I know. Well, I don't want to see you guys for years, so.
Fuck
I'm just
you.
kidding. No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You.
It's a tough job.
And your girlfriend and I'll disappear.
Fuck you too, Juice. You better not, motherfucker.
Yeah, we disappear when we get girlfriends, so imagine this.
Don't do that.
I'm
That's
kidding,
not
I'm
healthy.
kidding.
I hate it when you guys do that. It's so
only happened
annoying.
a couple of times, people.
Oh my God, these motherfuckers. When they're with a girl, all of a sudden, poof, se fueron.
It's like, Dilly,
Nowhere to
Dilly,
be
who's
seen.
Dilly?
And then when you need them,
Yeah.
that's-
We're there. If you're like, dude, let's hang out, I'll be like, okay, fine.
No, they're gonna be like, oh, well, actually, she wants to like go blah, blah, blah. Be a man and be like, nah, bitch, I'm gonna hang out with my friends.
Next time I'm gonna quote exactly that. I'm gonna tell her that.
No, well.
Nah, bitch. I'm gonna say, Dilly told me to say that, alright? And then click.
No.
I don't know why there's no receiver anymore, so it'd be click. Right? Just get a flip phone for that, just for impact. Oh man.
Who does that?
I know, right?
Like
Who does that
us.
shit anymore? But it's just for the effect of it, okay? Just hang out like that. Oh my god. I know, we broke Dilly again.
Oh my God.
She's broken again.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Okay. Anyways,
Oh,
yes.
But yeah, as they're heading to the ship, when they finally make it inside, they find all these weird ass eggs inside. And Kane is the first one to check it out. And he's like,
I
oh,
wouldn't fuck with that
me neither.
shit.
That's crazy. Especially when he sees inside, there's like some shit crawling in there, the face hugger, but we don't know it's a face hugger yet. That would throw me off too. I'd be like, fuck that. There's something here, but I'm not going to check it out. Fuck no. But I guess for the name of science, they're like, oh yeah, we have to check it out. But no. Which leads to the eventful face hugger appearance. So that's when Kane gets, I guess, impregnated by this thing. And when they were making it back to the ship, that's what we were talking about. Ripley, wants to follow protocol, which is Kane has to quarantine for 24 hours before being allowed on the ship. However, that's broken. And Ash, which is an android, and we find out later, he lets him in.
Bilbo.
Who is Bilbo Baggins as well in Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Yeah. A1 actor. Damn good actor. Yeah, definitely.
The spark ding.
I know, right? A +10 from Dilly. A+. Yeah, that guy's good.
He's creepy.
He's an asshole in this fucking movie. He's a piece of shit.
Exactly. Like he can be a creepy, asshole.
He's an asshole. Yeah. So, anyways, he's the one who breaks protocol because Ripley was gonna see. She said straight up, "No, you're not coming in," because the guy in charge, Dallas. It was Dallas Lambert, for those of you familiar with the movie, and Kane who go out to explore, and Kane's the one who gets infected. Ripley's not like, nah, fuck that. Honestly, I would be a Ripley in that situation. But I should mention this off the top, I love how the movie sets up, because everyone in that cast was kind of not well known except Tom Skerritt, which is the main guy, Dallas. Mm-hmm. So I think when people went to see that movie, they thought he would be like the hero at the end. Because he's the only big name. And if you notice, everyone kind of gangs up against Ripley. Like everyone's like against her.
No one
so I love
her.
how Ridley Scott set that up. Like she's like annoying and kind of like bossy and no one likes her. They're like, oh,
just because she's a girl.
No, not only because of that. She's very stern and orthodox. She's like, no, we have to follow rules. And I like how Ridley Scott sets that up because it's very conflicted. Because you could also be on the other side. Like, say you're Dallas, and you're like, no, let us in, and he's going to die. Like, you don't want your friend to die. True. Because I'm pretty sure this crew always travels together, so they're pretty close.
True.
But, see, it's like a double-edged sword. You're like, I don't know.
And you know what? I know we're going to talk about Prometheus later.
Yeah.
But after watching Prometheus, what's his name, Bilbo in this movie?
Ash.
Mm-hmm. Like, they gave off the exact same vibes. And then that's when you're like, shit, it's a fucking rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, because,
obviously
Prometheus
or what do you call them? They're not robots. They're...
Androids?
Yeah. Sorry if I offended androids.
I know, you offended androids everywhere.
Sorry. Yeah, androids. Like,
androids. The phones, yeah.
But yeah, it's like, it gave you there was a moment in the movie I'm like, oh fuck.
In Prometheus?
Because when I rewatched Alien after watching Prometheus, I was like, fuck, a rogue.
Mm-hmm. When did you figure it out? When did it come into?
Because I haven't seen that movie in years, so I forgot how it went.
Exactly.
And then when I watched it last week. Like, it's like I haven't seen it before. I did, but I totally forgot.
It happens.
I was a kid.
In movies. Yeah, for sure.
And when I saw it, I'm like, oh my God. It's a rogue. What are they called?
An android.
Android. Yeah. I was going to say robots.
A rogue android. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
the other
David.
Fucker. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, they had the same, like, when they were doing research and shit.
Right.
Like, and then they become obsessed with the creature because it's a perfect, and they said the same shit, that it's a perfect creature.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
I respect its honesty when he's all dying.
Yeah, that's why, like,
I think that's what the line is.
We'll talk about Prometheus, but that was a fucking great movie because it goes back. They relate. And then I thought for a while that maybe Ash was like a version of David.
Well, apparently, according to Bishop, not that we'll get ahead of ourselves, but the android in the second movie says how they were very buggy, I guess.
Yeah,
So it makes sense.
yeah.
Because Prometheus is a prequel, obviously, but that's probably why.
That's crazy,
I
but
think they got their shit
but
together.
it's like they become obsessed with this alien thing.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's creepy.
Like, it's
weird.
crazy how evil they are. It's
Yeah,
like,
and then
for
we'll
being
get
just
into about it
machines.
why later, but
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
other
yeah.
movies,
Yeah, let's
for
not get ahead of
sure.
ourselves. Yeah, because
okay.
the plot really just, it delivers. Okay, so where were we? So Ripley, obviously is pissed off that no one listened to her. And it's also, this movie's the biggest I told you so plot. Because it is a big I told you so plot. It really is. Because everything could have been avoided if they would have listened to Ripley.
Exactly.
Everything.
Man, after Alien and the rest of them,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Sigourney Weaver
Yeah.
or Ripley. Like, man, nobody fucking listens to her.
And after she's like, I'm telling you,
I'd
we
be like,
shouldn't
I'm
do
tired
this, bro.
of this fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then that's why it made sense. We'll talk about Resurrection later too.
Yeah,
but
Resurrection.
it made sense to me why she kind of had that character in that Resurrection movie. Because fuck, imagine your
can't.
entire life is about nobody listens to you.
Yeah.
You gotta save their asses anyway.
And I can't wait to talk about that exact point in Aliens. Because
Yeah.
it starts so fucked up. You're like, you want to choke everybody in the room.
know.
But yeah. But yeah, let's talk about how no one listens to Ripley. So they bring in Kane. He has a face hugger around his face, obviously. They're like, what the fuck is it? So they start studying it. They fucking cut it open. Acid spills out. It's just crazy how well done this movie was. How they just... It writes itself, it seems like.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh yeah, we'll just kill it. Just cut it open. Nope, it has acid.
Yeah, yeah. Like
And-
it's a...
And I love how this movie takes its time, especially with the kills. Like the first kill we see, I think what is Brett? Oh no, actually Kane. So Kane, eventually, the fucking little alien pops out of his chest. And I was saying it looks fucking hilarious. It looks super funny.
Yeah.
How it runs away and stuff, but it still holds up. It's a great scene how they set it up. I was telling Dilly how it doesn't let you breathe. Like this movie doesn't let you just settle down.
I just thought
like,
it was
keeps you on
funny
your
how
toes.
like he pops out.
Yeah.
And then they're just like
What?
staring at each other like a
And then
puppy.
then he's looking at them too, like, oh wow, who
and
are
then
you?
he's like, all right, later's like
Yeah,
a fucking
it's like,
puppy,
yeah.
and then everyone's just like,
What the fuck just happened?
yeah,
That's
we've had
legit
that
the
moment.
mood. Yeah, for sure.
And you're
Yeah,
just like,
where everyone's like, well,
the fuck.
start clapping. Oh, okay.
I don't think we did it for the first time either.
Oh shit. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, that's clap now. All right, here we go. So yeah, I think the first one to go obviously is Kane, and then we get to Brett's death. And I was saying earlier how if Jonesy, the cat, their little pet in the ship, if he was a dog, I think Brett would have lived, because the dog would have kept barking at the alien behind him, but the
that's
cat just kind
true.
of like hisses and then backs away. It's like, god damn it. See, cats,
are
they're useless, and as far as
no, but why is it that cats always survive and dogs are always the ones to get fucked up?
because cats are crafty, they're crafty motherfuckers. They're flexible
That's
too.
not fair.
I always said I like cats, but I would never own one. But I like when people have cats. Like, cats are funny.
Yeah, they are.
They're
but
funny, yeah.
They're sneaky. I feel like we'll talk about it later. But have you ever seen that show, Love, Death, and Robots?
Yes, I've seen a few episodes actually. They're like mini episodes, right?
Yeah, there's one about how like the cats actually take over, and there's no more human being. Well, there's no more human beings. Like,
What?
They just went extinct, and it was cats who took over because they
Holy shit.
survived. It's
Damn.
fucking crazy.
See, cats would take over. Dogs would never take over.
Exactly.
They'd be like, nah, man, we like humans. But cats, they don't give a shit. Like, I think I heard once on Joe Rogan how he sees it this way. Like, if you die in your apartment and you live alone and you have a dog, your dog will suffer. He will starve. He will not find food if you don't give him food. He will not do anything.
Yeah.
But a cat will start eating your face.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Like he says that cops had found people, or like EMTs have found people with their faces like chewed up,
Oh my god.
who live with cats and have died for days.
Cats. Asshole.
Yeah, so see, there's a difference. But hey, they're little tigers. So it's
Wolves are better.
right. Well, yeah, I prefer dogs, but cats are cool too. Anyway, yeah, Jonesy. You know what I love about Jonesy?
Jonesy's a little shit.
Yeah, no, and then the funniest thing that Jonesy ever does, and he's not even on camera for it, but when Ripley at the end, she's escaping the alien and trying to get out of there, she puts him in a box. And if you notice how she's handling that box, like I wish there was a camera inside, because the cat's probably like that, dude. She throws the fucking
so
thing,
true.
she topples it over, she sets it down, it falls down. Jonesy's probably like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if you notice, that box is getting manhandled, yo.
God.
So I'm like, I always laugh at that part because I can only imagine what the what the cat's doing. It's hilarious.
They should make like a movie
Yeah.
based off the cat's perspective.
I know, right? Dude, yeah, because Jonesy's just, he appears out of nowhere. Like, that little fucking cat. Yeah, but that's funny. That's always been so funny to me. How that cat looks inside that box when she's running away from the alien.
Yeah.
She's like just shaking the shit out of it.
Fucking anything
Yeah.
to survive.
Yeah, exactly. She's not thinking about the cat, but yeah.
I mean, she is, because then she would have left that fucking
Oh, no,
cat.
no, but yeah, at the time,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you
Like,
don't.
she's just like, look, you're going to have to take it.
Yeah, like, just take some bruising, it's okay, your head's gonna be fine, eventually.
You'd be all
Few
fucked
concussions
up,
never
like-
killed anybody, right? It's not
Your
even
head's
alive
not
by the
being
time
dead.
it comes back, yeah.
She opens the box. and
It's all
fucking-
bloody. Oh, dude. Like, there went Jonesy. Yo, you know what's, wait, no, yeah, let's go in sequential order. Anything you want to say about it? Now that you saw it recently, like,
It was great.
yeah.
It tied. I like it. We'll get, like I keep saying, we'll get into it later, but it like flows with the
Prequel.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
or it yeah, it's just awesome.
Yeah. And I like also the perspective of how, the perspective they use, I mean, on like as far as the size goes. Like when they go inside the ship for the first time, how big the the alien is, like compared to the humans. I like that because usually the aliens are the same size as humans, if not a little bigger.
True.
So maybe except War of the Worlds, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
That was a cool take on it. Like that looks badass. How it was actually a set. They built that
Wow.
and they climbed on it. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
That is cool.
It's impressive.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked
It looked so cool.
great. It looked amazing.
Yeah. And I like how you really fall for the characters. The character development is awesome. Because like I said, Ripley starts out as kind of annoying, you know? She's like a stuck-up little snooty kiss ass. But she also has balls. She tells people to fuck off.
I love
She tells
her
people, you know, go
character.
fuck yourself.
It's like a strong woman.
Yeah, she takes no shit.
Yeah.
And also, when shit starts going down, when Dallas is saying, well, we have to go into the docks, so, you know, one of us is going to have to go down there. And then Lambert asks. Lambert is very annoying, by the way. She cries for everything. But anyway, she's like, oh, yeah, who's going to go down there? And Ripley's like, I will, right away. She doesn't take any shit. So she's a very strong character. She's a badass character.
She has a lot of courage.
Yeah.
And balls.
And like I said, people in the 70s weren't expecting that because she wasn't known that well. So I think that's
and I
also what
loved
appealed
it.
to a lot of people.
Like a heroine type.
Because she took down a fucking xenomorph, a fucking indestructible force, basically.
Yeah.
She had to blast him out in space, but she did it. It's crazy. Yeah, and
That's
she has a hell of a
super
character arc,
cool.
I'm telling you. Like, Like, the more and more as the movie progresses, you're on her side more, whereas it started off as like, oh, she's annoying. Now you're like, oh, okay,
I love her character.
Yeah, I really like when she confronts Ash, like when she's asking Mother, like, what can we do? And she's like, no, well, this is the priority. This is what we told Ash to do. Like, the priority was the alien life form, and it said crew was expendable. That's fucked up. And I like how she's like, you motherfucker. And she does that to Burke, too, in the second movie, which we'll get to. But it's funny how she always
I love her.
Yeah,
That's
she takes no
the
shit.
woman everyone wants to be. Or
Yeah.
every woman wants to be.
And I think you could yell. You've yelled at us before.
Just you, like.
You would, yeah. Yelling at her coworkers, yeah, it's different. She gets pissed off at Parker. I'm pretty sure those of you who know the movie well know that scene where she's like, "Damn it, Parker, shut up!" It's a great scene. I always look forward to
That's
that
me
scene.
with you guys.
Yeah, you have
I
said that to
know,
us
shut
before.
up.
We're like, no, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And you're like, yeah, shut up. Yeah. So you really feel how this crew's feeling. Like you feel the isolation, you feel the frustration, and when this alien just appears out of nowhere, it looks so good. It looks badass. And this is 79.
Dude, for
It's
real.
crazy how good that looked.
It looked great.
Like it looks flawless to this
it
day.
looks
Yeah, there's a
great.
little awkward movements, sure, but it still looks badass.
It looks realistic.
Yeah. And the drool they added and how it just, the mouth design, like H.R. Geiger is genius. He did so well with that design. Because that's iconic at this point. Everyone knows that's Alien.
Mm-hmm.
It's a household name, of course, but it's crazy how the design is just very unique.
And I love the story, like the
Yeah.
entire story.
The whole story, yeah.
And they even made a timeline.
Yeah,
With
Dilly.
all the movies, yeah.
You
there's
saw it
lots
on HBO Max, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw all of them in a week.
She saw them all in a week.
Including those fucking shitty ass.
AVP2, you know what I'm talking about with that one.
AVP, Aliens versus Predators.
Requiem.
Oh my god. It took me 3 days to watch
Wreck
it.
was shit. Yeah.
It took me 3 fucking days because I kept stopping it.
That movie is
And I'm like, I need to
ass.
finish it.
Yeah.
And I kept stopping and I'm like, fuck, let me just fucking, I finished it today. I'm just gonna fucking finish this shit.
Yeah.
And then I forced myself to watch and I was like, oh, God.
You know what's one
Fucking
movie?
homemade movie.
It might as well have been. I was telling Dilly, like, I think college students, like film students, could have done way better because that was a horseshit piece of shit movie. It wasn't lit at all. It's like they didn't care about lights. They're like,
You
nah,
can't
the
see
camera will
shit.
catch it.
You can't see shit in that movie.
No, at all.
You're just like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know who's dying or who's fucking
Yeah. Every
shooting
time.
who.
Yeah. Every time we talk about that movie, I say it's dark, not theme wise, just it's dimly lit.
That gets a 0 stars.
Yeah. It's a shit
Horrible
movie. Yeah. Nothing like Alien. It
Oh,
even disgraces
fuck
the name
no.
of Alien, I
Yeah.
think. And
Yeah.
Predator,
like,
too.
it's not
'cause-
even part of it.
Nah.
Not at all.
No, it's not canon for sure, but that's a piece
Maybe
of
they
shit.
should just erase it.
Have you watched Predator ever?
Yes.
Predator is another damn good
Yeah.
movie. Fuck. Damn, that's a good movie. But yeah. Anyway, let's keep talking about Alien because there's also some comparisons I have with Predator and Aliens, kind of. So, where were we with Alien? Fuck, I
Oh, we were
forgot.
just saying, we were ending Alien.
Yeah, we were, huh?
'cause- Yeah.
Fuck. Let's see.
About Ripley's character.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you know what's funny to me? Every time when I first saw Alien, I remember I wondered why the alien was so still when Ripley discovers it on the ship. Like it was sleeping, right?
Yeah, it looked like it.
But after all that ruckus, after the fucking ship unhooking, fucking going, the explosion of the other ship, like there was a lot of noise going on, and that bitch just slept through the whole thing.
Maybe
I think that's a
she was-
glorified plot hole.
Yeah.
Because it even reacts when Ripley gets close to it. So I thought it was chasing her, but apparently it just stays asleep.
Maybe because, I don't know, she doesn't see her as threatening.
Maybe.
Or maybe she's
Because it's literally just
maybe
asleep.
she's just fucking tired. Man, trying to kill people.
The alien, yeah, it's
Tired.
probably satisfied too. Well, I don't know if it ate it. I don't think they eat the people. I think they just cocoon them.
They just need, maybe she's pregnant. No, only the mother could do eggs, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're really like. I don't think they have a gender, pretty much, because they're just
Okay.
xenomorphs.
That's
They're just
crazy.
creatures. Yeah, they just spawn from human beings
That's
or any organism really.
Well, if they start off with that egg-looking thing, and
Yeah.
then they're like
They
this.
impregnate the host. And I think there's even an alien dog in Alien 3, so I think they can, yeah. And they just need a host. Kane's son, this is technically Kane's son they're fighting. That's actually mentioned in the movie. Ash is like Kane's son. It's like, that's weird.
That is weird.
And like, it's a weird,
Imagine.
yeah. I mean, it came out of
Fuck
Kane.
that.
That's a great scene. God damn, that's a good movie. But yeah, what else can we mention about Alien? I think we're done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, we could. Yeah, Alien 2.
Aliens. This
Oh,
is...
yeah, Aliens.
Aliens,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Aliens. Alien is a horror movie. It's like a sci-fi horror for sure. But Aliens is sci-fi horror in some scenes, but it's generally sci-fi action, man. That is an action fucking packed movie.
Yeah, and it's suspenseful.
It's very suspenseful. You know, like the horror element comes in when they're like looking in the dungeons and stuff, and all the people are still stuck there. When they find that girl that's still alive, like, just kill me.
Te desesperas.
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Yeah. And the difference between Alien and Aliens is the aliens are fucking ferocious in Aliens.
They are
Like they're shakier, they're more like salivating.
and then
even
they
more.
fucking run. Cause the one in
Alien's kind of like just creeping.
It fucking
creeps into frame.
No, and then it fucking stares at people like.
It takes its time. Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Versus in Aliens, the
They
fucking thing
rush at you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Hell yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, these guys fucking take it all out. What
I
love
love
about...
the beginning of Aliens. I love
Uh-huh.
that how she woke up and they found her and
Yeah.
they were like, hey, like, we don't believe you. And she's like, the fuck?
Yes.
Why would I lie about this
Fuck
shit?
that part. And it
My
shows how
God.
fucked up everything is. How
And the
it's
company,
still...
the
Yeah,
fucking
Wayland
company.
Yutani's fucked up company. Yeah, they're still like, yeah, but it's about the money, really. Even fucking Burke's bitch ass. That dude has a very punchable face, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
To quote Hudson, he's what does he say? Let's grease this rat fuck son of a bitch, something like that. But yeah, he is a rat fuck son of a bitch, man. That guy's an asshole.
But is it for money or control? Like military control?
Yeah, it's for that. Yeah.
Because I'm
Basically,
like,
they
if
wanna
they're
use it
killing off
for-
humans, where's the money gonna...
Well, it's just, yeah, it's twisted. It's twisted no matter how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we start off with Ripley getting found. Apparently, she was in space for 57 years. And I don't think...
know, and I'm like, Jesus, that sucks.
Yeah, and then the extended cut, I don't think the extended cut's on HBO, but it shows the extended scene of when she gets back. She apparently had an 8-year-old daughter, so she passed since she came back. So that detail was left out of the theatrical version, but in the extended version, yeah, her daughter died.
And that's why she became so attached to this little girl.
Yes.
Because I wish I would have seen that,
Yeah,
because it
see?
would have made sense. Because
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
like, I guess she likes kids.
Yeah, it's an
or-
extra 30 minutes, and it also begins differently. It begins with Newt's family, and when they discover the ship. And they go inside, her parents go inside, and you never see them again. And you see her brother, you see her parents, you see everything, the ship and the colony before it got all fucked up by the aliens.
Oh,
So that's
shit.
another detail too. But I feel that wasn't necessary because it gives away too much too fast.
Okay.
So I like the suspenseful aspect of it. I still prefer the theatrical version because I grew up watching that one. But the director's cut's sick too because it adds extra
Yeah.
information, especially about Ripley.
Yeah, that would.
Because that explains the attachment to Newt. Yeah. And it's sad, dude, because her daughter was only 8. And
Yeah, and then she found this little girl.
57.
Oh my gosh.
That's
See,
fucked up, huh?
now that I know this, like, poor Ripley.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
She goes through some shit
It's like she doesn't get a break.
at all. Yeah.
Like, it's been nonstop
Yeah.
since 1970. Or what year was it?
Yeah, since 1979. Well,
Oh,
Aliens
okay.
was 86.
No,
Wait,
but what year was she in?
Oh, let's
when she
see. Alien takes place in 2122, so
Okay.
57 years later is 2179.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Damn.
like,
Yeah.
nonstop since then.
And they still want her to go back and face these fucking things, which is how she gets involved in the first place, because she gets
Would you have gone
decommissioned.
back? If
No,
you were her,
probably not.
I
But
would.
honestly, probably because maybe it sounds like working in the docks
Like,
suck.
I guess if you had no family or anyone,
Mhm.
why not?
Yeah,
But I feel like because I have friends and people I care about, I'm like, nah. who gives a shit about those other people?
Oh.
I'd rather live a
And that's a
life.
tough job, but I think she liked it. I think that's why
Yeah,
that's the
true.
incentive. She did want to go back to her old position. But me, personally, having gone through that and then losing, I guess, my only child. I mean, they could also go the other way where you could be like, oh, I have nothing to lose, so
Yeah, I feel like if I lost my kid and I didn't have anyone,
you'd be like, nah, you're on your
fuck
own.
it. Like, I'll go.
Oh, okay, see, yeah,
I'd go
that's
because,
probably
like, I don't have a reason to really live anymore. Like,
right.
fuck it. If I
Yeah.
die, I die. I join.
Yeah, that's probably her state of mind.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
she's
like she
probably
just wants to get
fuck
rid of it so no
yeah.
one else gets fucked over like she did probably.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Makes her a good person.
Yeah, Ripley's a
great
damn
person.
good
That's
character.
a hero.
Hell yeah.
That's a real, realistic hero.
Yeah,
A
she's a
person who's gonna
badass.
do that, yeah.
She's a fucking badass all the way through. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And let's talk about the Marines. What you think about them? The whole camaraderie and the dynamic.
So 80s. Was it in the 80s?
Yeah, 86.
Yeah, it was so 80s.
What about it was 80s?
Like, it just reminded me of Predator and fucking...
And that's what I was gonna say. That's crazy.
Like, the fucking, like...
Especially Hicks.
Big-ass muscles and the huge-ass guns.
Right. Well, I was gonna say, I think the most muscular one is Vasquez.
Yeah,
the girl.
the chick.
Yeah,
and I was
she's
like,
fucking,
damn.
yeah.
She's like, but she was a hero.
Yeah, she was.
Salute
Yeah,
to her.
they're all badasses, really. Even though Hudson bitches a lot, but he still gets shit
Yeah,
done. Like he's
yeah.
like, "Game over, man! Game over!" That's my favorite line. But I like the dynamic that Vasquez and
Rest in
the other
peace.
blonde
He
guy
died,
has.
didn't he?
Yeah, Bill Paxton died actually. Yeah,
rest in
recently. That's a
peace.
rest in peace, Bill Paxton. But yeah, I like the dynamic that Drake and Vasquez have. How she says anything, he's like, "Yeah, Vasquez, you're a badass." Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
funny. I like the dynamic they all have. How they're just talking shit. Like you can tell, James
They're
Cameron did a good.
camaraderie.
Yeah, James Cameron did a good job of like writing it as how like they'd been around for years. Like they've been together for years, and
Yeah.
it feels that way.
Yeah.
Like they've been through shit, like through hell and back. Because the way they talk shit, like their inside jokes, the way they laugh with each other, even the the knife game that Bishop plays with Hudson. When
Oh,
he's like,
yeah. Bishop.
Bishop is badass.
So, after watching Alien and Prometheus,
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Iffy about Bishop, right?
yeah, and but it went perfect. It was perfect watching it because even Ripley's like,
Oh, she's
should I?
No, she's not should I.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Don't get near
yeah,
me from the
like,
beginning. She's like, I don't fuck with these
and
guys.
that's why you feel that way too. You're
You
like,
do.
fuck that after David, and then
And then also, not to judge a book by its cover, but I think they casted him like he looks like he could be an evil guy.
yeah.
And there's also a scene where
For
he's
sure.
studying the specimen and he's like very
like he looks
monotone.
obsessive.
Yeah.
Like how they fucking did too.
Yeah, and you start seeing like, oh, here comes the
You're
path
like,
again.
here
You're like, here we
again.
go again. But no, and that's
Yeah.
what James Cameron did so beautifully.
I loved it.
Alright. Yeah, I loved it too. Like James Cameron did fucking great.
Because you were expecting the worst.
Yeah. And again,
I liked how you put a happy ending.
yeah, it was a great ending.
I
And
mean,
then Alien 3 shit all over it.
Not everyone survived, but I like how he ended Aliens. Like
Yeah.
from there it was like, okay, there's hope.
There is.
Like fuck.
And that's why I kind of hate Alien 3 because
yeah,
it just
I know,
obliterates it all.
It's fucking depressing.
yeah, it is.
You're
Yeah.
just like, fuck, I just killed myself
Yeah.
at this point.
We
But
won't
we'll
say
get into
exactly
that
what
later.
happens, but
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
In the next one.
yeah, but my favorite Marine, I think for sure, is Hicks. Obviously, he's a
Hicks,
fucking
yeah.
badass. He's one of the
He
greatest.
comes off as an asshole though.
No, he doesn't. In the beginning?
Wait. I'm talking
Hicks?
about Bill Paxton.
Oh no he doesn't.
No.
He's funny. He's-
No, but like how he's just annoying.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
kind of a
just like,
crybaby.
oh, what a douche.
You know what? He's not douchey. He's just annoying. Like
Yeah,
he's,
like,
he's
just-
very like
And
whiny.
Even Ripley's like, ugh.
Yeah, she says it in the movie. She's like,
Yeah.
"I'm tired of your shit, so get it together." Like,
Yeah.
straight up, like stop fucking crying. And he is whiny, but like I say, he's whiny, but he cries while he's getting shit done, which is funny, and I like that because usually characters like that piss me off, but not him. Like he's a cool character. And he's funny as fuck. I think he's more the comic relief.
True.
More than anything.
True.
Because everything he says is fucking funny.
Yeah, that's
Literally.
true.
Like, how can I get out of this chicken shit outfit? You know? It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Dude, I like the guy from the Terminator. His character.
Hicks. Yeah. That's Hicks.
No.
The other one's Hudson.
I was talking about Hudson.
That's Paxton.
Yes.
Yeah.
That he's annoying.
Yeah, he's annoying.
Okay,
Yeah.
but not
No,
Hicks.
not Hicks.
Yeah,
I was
not
talking about Hicks. Hicks
Okay.
is one of the best characters ever written in
Yeah,
the movie.
then
Dude.
it
He's
seemed
a
like
badass.
he was developing like a thing with
Ripley.
Ripley.
Oh, for sure.
And I like that.
Yeah, there's for sure like sexual tension between them. Yeah, definitely.
Because
they think the same way too. He's the only
it
level-headed
brings
one
hope.
Yeah.
Like love and good girl, you know.
there. God. But yeah, no, and I like a line he has when he takes out his shotgun. Like, I like to keep this close for close quarters or some shit like that. Like that is an '80s thing too. The one-liners.
True.
That's a fucking '80s thing to do, but it still holds up very well.
And
I
then the
must
little
say.
girl.
Newt, one of the coolest guys. Coolest characters ever. You know why I like Newt? Because she has balls too. She's not a helpless kid.
Like, she's smart.
She's very smart. Yeah, and
She's
she
trying to
survived.
survive. Yeah.
She survived there's a fuckload of xenomorphs around her, and she survived apparently for, I think, 17 months. So, like, over a year. 17 weeks or 17 months. So maybe 17 weeks, I think it is. But still, she survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when she tells fucking Hudson to chill, because she's like, she survived for 17 weeks, so fucking
Yeah.
get your shit together, motherfucker. Yeah, that kid's cool.
I love her character.
Yeah, I think the coolest scene with her is after they get out of the cave, they're getting them out of the cave when the aliens attack, and Ripley's driving the car all fucked up, and she looks back at Newt and she's coughing. She's like, "Are you okay?" She just looks up and just goes like this, like, "Yep, I'm good." Yeah, strong kid.
Yeah.
She's not normal usually for a
She
kid in
would have
movies.
been the perfect daughter to Ripley.
Ripley, I know.
Ripley
Well,
loved
that
her.
could still happen. I mean, look what they did to Halloween. Nothing else mattered. Only Halloween 1 mattered, and they remade it.
True.
So they could always still make it, reasonable.
Imagine
It could be like a Newt movie, like a reboot with Newt.
And like she's all grown up and she kicks ass.
Yeah, that
Just
would be
like
cool.
her mom.
Yeah, she calls her mommy at the end, which is a crazy
I
touch.
know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
like the third one. Why?
that's so fucked up. I know. I hate it.
Why third movie?
Well, it's because, dude, they went through a fuckload. Well, we'll get to it, yeah, because
Yeah,
there's a
never
lot
mind,
to
yeah.
say about
Fucking
3. Like, it's so
why?
fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, it sucks a lot because, like I said, these movies make you fall in love with those damn characters.
Oh, let's read what our people put.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the-
sure. Hit me with it.
Let's see.
They commented?
Well, no, the voting.
Oh, that's right. Well,
Oh,
tell us what the
shit.
voting consisted of. Oh, you lost it. Dilly
No,
deleted the post. It's
I
canceled.
have
I'm
it.
just kidding. Go for it.
It's 50-50.
No shit. What? How many people voted?
6.
That's still 50-50. Wow.
And it's you and me.
We're all the 6
So
accounts.
far.
I'm just- wow, those are big numbers.
I
I'm
voted for.
impressed.
Okay, so who did you vote for?
Aliens.
And I voted for Alien. Why do you prefer Aliens over Alien?
I feel Alien. Sure, I respect it. It's what started it all. It's the shit. But generally, what I come back to the most, still to this day, is Aliens. Like when I'm in an alien mood, I watch Aliens. But I always go back to Alien eventually, but it's Aliens that I go back to the most. So I think that's why.
True.
It's just a preference thing. It's just the shit. That movie is great. Like the action, it's action packed. The characters are badass.
I think.
I love how it ends. Everything's
Yeah.
perfect about
See,
that
it's
movie.
a great movie.
Yeah, it's like the
just-
Terminator in space. Just the Terminators are xenomorphs.
Yeah.
So it's badass.
It's just for me. I love both,
Mhm.
but Alien seems scarier to me,
It is.
and that's why.
It is scarier
Yeah,
because I'm
that's
telling you,
why-
that's a horror movie where this one's a sci-fi
Yeah,
action.
that's why I
flick.
guess I like that more.
So you like
the-
horror more now then? Oh,
Yeah. Because
interesting. That's good,
like
Dilly.
you're
It's
just
a good
like,
path.
fuck.
I know.
And then I asked people What's their favorite alien film?
What they say?
So, Marco, shout out to Marco. He
Ant-Man?
said, no.
Marco. Okay.
Yes. He said Covenant/Alien 2. And then he
Aliens. Respect the name.
Yeah, Aliens. Well, he put Alien 2.
I know.
And then he said,
Marco.
I love all of them. And even though Alien 3 gets a lot of hate, I love how 90s it is.
That's a good answer. Okay.
Yeah, which is true. It's totally
Yeah, well,
The
they wanted to
90s
follow,
those types of movies.
Yeah.
And then another person said Aliens.
Okay.
Another person said Prometheus.
Okay.
I love Prometheus.
Prometheus is damn good. Yeah.
I liked Covenant.
Covenant was good. Yeah. A lot of people
'Cause
thought
I
it was
love-
like kind of lackluster, but I like it. I like
I-
that Danny McBride's in it.
Yeah, then I love Michael Fassbender,
Mhm.
David's character.
Right. Yeah. He's a damn good actor.
Because you're thinking like, well, why the fuck would they do all this? And it goes back to Alien with Bilbo. What's his name?
Ash.
Ash. Yes, Ash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The motherfucker that started it all. I like the Ash scene when his head is off the table. That's the one thing they couldn't really do that well, but I understand because it's hard. How you can tell it's the fake head, and then all of a sudden it's real,
Yeah.
and then it's fake again.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, it's
it's like,
back in the day. Come on.
Yeah,
But it
no,
was pretty
exactly, but
good.
it's creative. Yeah, they
And then
they
the
said
milk
fucking who
coming
cares?
out like.
Yeah, the milk and it just drooling out of his mouth. It kind of grosses me out that the android blood is white. I don't know why. It kind of
I
makes
think
me.
it's so cool.
Really, dude?
I
I
think
thought it
it's
was. I
cool.
think it's gross.
I
Every
think
time
it's
see
a
it, just
genius
like,
idea because ours is red.
I
And then
think
with
it'd be
them,
like
it's white.
black or something like it'd be like oil, like spilling out.
But they're like clean, like they're just androids. They're like just
Mhm.
They're not simple, but
Right. I
don't
guess
know.
because it
White
looks like
goes well.
milk.
And it's futuristic. It looks futuristic to
Mhm.
me.
Yeah, I guess so. Like it's a unique take on, I guess, blood or whatever. But it just, I don't know. For some reason, it grosses me the fuck out. Like it just looks like
I
old
think
milk,
It's so cool.
like old warm milk, and bleh. Like when
I
it
would
spills
like
on
to
Parker
do that.
when it
Like
kills
just
Ash.
put milk and go like and then cereal.
That's disgusting, Dilly.
Cereal.
I'm kidding. Yeah, cereal is shit. Cereal is life.
With
For
milk.
sure.
I remember it back in those days when I could drink whole milk.
You can't anymore? Gives you the runs?
Yeah.
Me too.
I gotta do almond milk, and it's healthier.
Same. Yeah, I do almond milk for sure.
Yeah.
I think the Alien crew, the Nostromo crew, did almond milk too. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
yeah, because they'd be in the future.
Yeah, 2122. Damn, we'd be long gone by then.
Thank God. I
Right?
don't want to know.
Deal with xenomorphs and shit.
Or alien. I mean, that's why it's scary in the news.
Yeah. Mhm.
They're fucking. They exist.
Yeah, they're here.
And people are not.
They're
People
here
are
right
like,
now.
whatever. But it's like,
I mean, our mascot's an alien. That's why he's gone right now.
how many sci-fi movies have we seen where
Yeah.
fucked up shit happens?
A lot. The Fourth Kind, the most legitimate sci-fi movie ever.
God, yeah. And then X-Files.
X-Files is
That's a
badass.
bad
That's not
show.
only aliens. That's like
When I was
crazy
a
shit.
kid, it used to scare the shit out of me. Because
Yeah.
my parents would watch it every Friday night.
I think you know what scared most kids is the song. the theme
Yeah.
song. It's just
And then I'd be
creepy,
like,
that song. Yeah. Such a good song. Sets the mood every time.
Yeah.
I never skip
Oh,
it.
we'll talk about actual aliens.
Yeah,
later.
eventually we will. We love alien talk, man. Alien talk's the shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, aliens, I also wanted to mention what a piece of shit Burke is because those of you who haven't seen it, Burke is an asshole of a character. He is just in it for the money. He wanted to impregnate one of the crew members and just go back to Earth like nothing happened. Just to make $1.
Business person.
Business. It's crazy how there's a line in the movie that Ripley says, which is, it speaks volumes. She says, I don't know which species is worse because you don't see them out there fucking each other over for money. Isn't that fucking insane how savage they are, but they still work as a team and it's still just kill humans, but they're just
And
killing
what's
humans.
the director's name, Dave?
James Cameron?
Yeah,
Yeah,
James Cameron.
Uh-huh.
I love how he added, like, how do you say it? Like, humanity to it. Like,
Yeah.
he added, like, emotions,
Mhm.
like love, and
Yeah. That's
kind
what
of
I
like
say.
giving
Like,
hope.
yeah. For
Like,
sure, you
yeah.
see the care Ripley has for Newt. You see the connection that Hicks and her start to have,
Yeah.
and how he cares for them. And you see the humanity in Bishop, who's an
Bishop,
android.
yeah, how he
Yeah.
ended up being actually good.
Yeah, because eventually Newt gets taken by an alien in the movie when everyone pretty much dies off, even Hudson, Vasquez, and that. I
Officer.
hope. And before we get too far, I like when they're like landing into the planet and it's like a fucking crazy ass dive, like a roller coaster dive, and they're all used to it. But the guy in charge, I forget his name, Gorman, he's all fucking
The
scared.
officer,
And they ask him like, "Hey, how many dives have you done?" And he's like, "Oh, 38 simulated."
Oh my god.
And only 2 combat ones, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And they pan to Hicks, and he's all asleep. It shows how
Yeah.
experienced these guys are. And that's the great thing about this movie. Characters.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with a lot of movies nowadays. They need character development, damn it. And that's why it works. See what you said, the characters. The fact that they feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that there's a reason for them to do the things they do. Yeah. Especially Ripley in this movie. She's a fucking badass. When she saves Newt in the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic
She had
scene now.
balls to do that.
Yeah. To fight the fucking
Like,
queen
would
of all
you
aliens.
save her?
Yes, I mean, yeah, if I had to, probably, and especially if I knew how to. I don't know if I
Yeah,
think to get the
same.
suit. Yeah, there's a suit that she works with, like in the dock. She has to carry heavy shit, so there's a suit that she gets. It's badass how that suit was actually a thing that you got in.
Yeah.
They don't make movies like that anymore, man.
It's more realistic.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's practical. Yeah.
Versus like where they just automatically out of nowhere have their suits on.
But it's fun. It's fun to
Yeah.
watch, but
It was
it's
a
different
great
now.
movie. Those two are great movies to
They're
watch.
the best. They're
Like,
the
right-
best.
And I saw it right after each other.
Good. Chronologically.
So, yeah. and
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Flowed.
Perfectly, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third
No,
one.
Aliens is just a fucking great movie. What else can I think about Aliens? Have I covered everything? Let's see how it ended. We covered that. What else?
How Bishop had to go through that vent. I couldn't. do
Oh,
that.
yeah. He had to crawl in the vent for 40 minutes and then
Yeah.
like walk an hour and then set up the ship for 30 minutes, fly it back another 30 minutes. Yeah, and it's a great surprise ending too.
I would have been what is it,
Claustrophobic, yeah. Me too.
Fuck that,
I hate,
dude.
yeah, I'm claustrophobic.
Imagine being in that thing for 40
I can't.
minutes. But
I'm
only
claustrophobic for sure.
only an android could do that.
Yeah, I hate tight spaces.
Yeah.
Makes me uncomfortable. But yeah, what we were getting to when Ripley saves Newt, where were we going with this? Yeah, she takes on the Queen, and beforehand, Bishop lands on the spot, so she can go down and save Newt. And she says, "Wait here, I'll be back in time because everything's gonna self-destruct within 15 minutes." So she goes down, saves Newt, comes back up, and Bishop's gone. So at that point, as a viewer for the first time, you're like, "It's an android, son of a bitch."
Yeah, that's
She's
what
gonna
I
die.
thought, dude. That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
like she's gonna fucking die. Great, thought so. Nope, he comes back last
And
minute.
you're just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
he has feelings.
Yeah, right. And see humanity,
And
the
then when
character.
he saves the little girl when they're falling, because Ripley's trying to get rid of.
No, dude, and then before that, like finally it's done, like everything exploded, you assume the Queen's fine, you're breathing, and then all of a sudden, boom, Bishop gets stabbed through the back. It's like, this movie's just non-stop action, I'm telling you, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's true. Also, Bishop, when she's saving Newt through the little, I
Like,
think
he holds on to her.
yeah. It's
She's
brilliant
like,
writing.
Bishop!
Yeah. I can't even do it.
And he's like, I got you, bitch.
All cut in half and shit, he still got her.
know.
Damn.
Fucking android.
Great character.
Poor
He also
androids.
comes. Oh, yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Alien 3. But yeah, great set of movies. If you have not watched these movies, they're different. They're sure one's a sequel, but they're just entirely different movies.
Yeah.
It follows a character for sure, but night and day these
Great.
movies
I
for sure.
recommend.
Yeah, and Dilly saw them. They're fresh in her mind. So.
Let's rate them.
Okay.
Alien.
What do you rate him?
I rate it out of what?
10. Alien. Let's go Alien first. You first and then I go.
Alien 9.5.
Yeah, I gave it a 9.
Yeah.
And Aliens, I gave.
That's our Stern Approach.
Stern Approach rating.
Rating.
A 9. Yeah, I gave it a 9. And Aliens is probably a 9.2, probably. I would say 9.5, but there's.
For me, Aliens was like a 8.9.
Okay. So almost.
Yeah. Like it was good. It was really
yeah,
good.
but you still, that's
Yeah.
good. 8.9 is good. It's damn good. It's B plus. Hell yeah. So I gave it an 8.2. Yeah. So like a 9 average rating.
Yeah.
9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Great movies, masterpieces. I don't know what else can be said about these movies.
3.
Haley, whoa, well, we'll get to the shit shows
Yeah.
after this one. I think that's going to be the
Okay.
next episode after this one. We're going to talk
True.
the best. We got to get the best out of the way, and then we'll talk shit shows and
Yeah.
the new generation of Alien,
I
which
hope,
is pretty good.
Yeah, and I hope you guys like that we're talking about a movie.
A movie, yeah, we're going to talk more movies for sure. I mean, we've dealt with music a lot, but yeah,
And
movies.
let us know, what do you think of?
Yeah, please,
Alien
comment. We
ratings?
want to interact with you guys, so just comment anything. Just say, I think it
we'll
sucks
give you a
ass.
shout out. And
Yeah,
thank you
for
to
sure.
the people, the 4 people that voted on this Stern Approach.
Oh, yeah, thanks
and
a lot.
thank
yeah.
you to the 3 people that answered my question.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, any interaction we
Thank
can
you.
get. Hell yeah.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
taking the time. Yeah, we just want to interact with you guys, so
Yeah, did these fuckers want to say anything?
No.
probably just fuck you.
No? Okay.
Juice just flipped us off. He's walking out actually right now.
Juice is like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I quit.
All right, but anyways, we'll see you guys. Follow us on Instagram.
Bye.
All right, the crew is
Thank
out.
you.
Laters.